Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of one standard ranked ladder with a Rocco Street Chef +1/+1 counter deck. Basically, we're just going to be pairing him up with the Ozolith for maximum damage. We're going to be taking full advantage of the food and +1/+1 counters with things like Dusk Legion Duelist and the Teething Wormlet. Teething Wormlet's really fun because the food token's going to trigger it, and you can also put +1 counters on it. If you have the Ozolith out, it doubles them. It gets really big really fast. Its built-in +1 counter ability also can activate on your opponent's turn, so if they play their land or cast a spell with their Rocco, it'll trigger your Wormlet when you create your food, give it a +1 counter, and then you can still put extra counters on it. So really nice synergy there. We also have things like Siege Veteran and Kamano Faces Kakazan for a couple extra +1/+1 counters, same with Teachings of the Kirin. Skrelv, we have 3 to protect our creatures. Could argue running up to a 4th and cutting like a Destroy Evil or a Soul Partition, but I find 3 to work pretty well. Angel Fire Ignition is in here as a 2-of. It is most definitely at its best versus mono red, but it's very good against a lot of other decks, and it can help bring you back from situations where you have basically no life and then you can jump back up to above 10 because your creatures get so big. And a couple Wandering Emperors up at the top for removal, and since she also gives counters and can do it at instant speed, it can definitely be a trap with the Ozolith on the field. If you guys are excited to see this deck in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I've been uploading to YouTube every single day for the past 4 months, and I don't plan on stopping, since I'm around 34% of the way towards getting partnered. Any help on this journey is going to be really appreciated. With all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alrighty, game 1. The hand is a little weak. We just need a green source and it's pretty dang good, so we're going to keep it. We'll lead off with a Forge, and we pass. Opponent's going to play a Plains and say go. Let's go with our Iganjo and a Duelist. Another Plains and a Duelist. We're on the play and we have a vet, so ours is a little bit better. In for 3. Let's see if opponent has a way to trigger theirs, or if they have their Siege Vet on time. Yes, they do. We will absolutely take the trade here. Let's go with another Duelist. We'll go to combat, and we'll put a counter on him. No attacks. We will play the Jetmir's Garden, and Kamano Faces Kakazan. And we pass. Double Siege Vets. Alright. That's not bad. We'll take 3. And back to us. Let's go to combat. We'll put a counter on the Duelist. And we draw. Let's get in for 4. Let's play the pass. We'll go with Rocco. Oh, I forgot. We don't have multiple green sources. I was going to say we can play our Teachings. So, in that case, we probably should have just played the Copperline Gorge, since it enters tapped. But we did hit a Soul Partition off the top, which means we were not punished. Opponent's gonna play their Mishra's Foundry out of hand instead of exile. Imagine giving up on that free value. Couldn't be me. Brutal Cathar. Okay. What you targeting? Duelist. We'll put a counter on our Duelist, and we draw. And we're also gonna make a food. There's a Thalia. So opponent could have played the Thalia first, then played the Brutal Cathar, and that would have made our Soul Partition play impossible. So a little bit of a missequence from them. Fortunately for us, they're going to double up counters on Thalia, and they pass. Let's go to combat. We're going to put a counter on the Duelist, and we draw. There's an Ozolith. Nice. I think we can just get in with both of these guys here. I mean, that's fine. We'll take out Thalia. Let's play the Brushland, and I think we just pass here. We'll flip it to nighttime so their Brutal Cathar play doesn't work, since I'm pretty sure that's what they were wanting to do anyways. Yep, 5 mana Brutal Cathar, but it does nothing. Nice. Yoshin Frontliner. So they do get their double spell, unfortunately. Which means that the Duelist is going to be going away under the flipped Cathar next turn. Let's see if opponent's going to be attacking in with their soldier here, though. And it looks like they're double targeting on the vet. Okay. Let's play our Emperor. We'll make a Samurai. And we eat. Away goes our Duelist. Alright, I think we go with our Baseyu. We'll play Rocco. Actually, we don't really need to play Rocco yet, so let's just go with Ozolith. We will activate on our Samurai. We'll +1 on the etchings. And let's go to combat and put some more counters on you. In for 10. Alright, opponent is going to double block the Samurai and chump the Frontliner, and that's going to get exiled. That's fine. We'll get rid of one of their vets. And we'll play a Rocco. Let's cook. Oh, we hit him a vet. That's pretty rough. But we do have the Rocco Ozolith counter combo going on, so if they do play it, our creatures are getting huge. Another Brutal Cathar. That's unfortunate. It's gonna take Rocco, I'm assuming. Yep, away goes Rocco. They can cast their vet now. Another siege veteran. Okay. So they're giving up on the valiant veteran. Alright. And they put a counter on each of the Cathars. And they're attacking the Emperor with the Cathar with the Duelist underneath. I mean, yeah, we'll take that. Let's play our land. And the Duelist. I completely forgot there was a Thicket in Exile. We'll +1 there.
I have got new moves to teach you.
And a Wormlet. That's not bad. Let's put some more counters on the Duelist. Do we go on that one or that one? I think we just go on the other one. Or the one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Let's get in for 6. And I think we just pass here. We can cycle the Jetmir's Garden. And they're going to go to combat. And they're giving counters to the Cathar and one of the vets. Okay. No attacks, and they're gonna be... Alright, so they're just trying to flip around their Moonrage Brute. Let's cycle our land. We hit another Wormlet. Let's plus on the Emperor. We're gonna go on the first Duelist.
Remember your training.
And we draw. We hit another Emperor. Nice. Let's go to combat. We'll get in for 8. Opponent's gonna block with the Mishra's Foundry. Sounds good. Let's play a Kamano. We'll draw on the other Duelist. Since we should probably start diversifying if they're trying to flip around the Brute. And I think we just go with our teachings here. Let's pass. You know, I didn't even realize that was the double spell. Okay, they take the Cathar. Or they take our Duelist under their Cathar. Another land, and a Thalia. Alright, so the Cathar isn't going to be switching around this turn at least, since they played their Thalia. Back to us. Let's cycle. We'll put a counter on the Duelist. We'll play the Sundown Pass. And the Siege Vet. Let's go to combat. We'll put some counters there. Let's get in for 12. Let's try and close this game out. Alright, so double blocks on everything. Kinda seems a little desperate. Probably should have minus the Emperor first, but I'm kind of considering flashing this one out to save that. I think we definitely want to kill the Siege Vet. And make sure their Brutal Cathar dies. We'll plus.
That's coming off. We've got the edge in this fight.
We get our guys back, and we'll pass. And we cook. They hit a laydown arms. But that should most definitely be the game. Let's put a counter on that duelist. We'll draw and cook. And they're going to activate the officer. GG's. That was a really fun game. Very back and forth for a while, but the Ozolith definitely helped us pull ahead. Teachings flips. Kamano flips. We'll plus.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Get some more counters in with everybody. GG's. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.